There are things that I can say in this role that others can't, and that comes with a price. Okay, before we get into this real life conversation, I just need to be honest for a second. So, I recorded this whole video, sat here, talked for about 15-20 minutes, poured my heart out, gave all this advice, just to realize my camera recorded the video, but not the sound. So I'm here doing a voiceover because technology decided it did not want to technology today. And honestly, that pretty much sums up life. You think everything is going smoothly, and then boom, something random happens. But we're gonna keep on going because that's what we do. Now, let's get into this real conversation. If I could go back to the beginning of my HR career, there are so many things I wish someone would have told me before I stepped into this field. Because from the outside, HR looks one way. But once you're actually in it, you realize very quickly that it's a completely different experience. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Vanessa. I'm an HR manager, a single mother, and I like to have real life conversations about career, growth, motherhood, and just navigating life in general. I've been working in HR for several years now, and this career has taught me more about people than I ever imagined. When I first started, I thought HR was hiring people, firing people, helping people, planning events, doing onboarding, and yes, we do all of that. But there's a whole nother side to HR that people just don't talk about. One of the biggest things I wish I knew is how emotional this job can be. You're dealing with people's personal situations, conflicts, their complaints, those tough conversations, and you care. You really do care. But you also have to stay professional. And balancing those two can be very hard. And sometimes you go home thinking about situations like, did I say the right thing? Did I do the right thing? Could I have handled it better? Why do I feel like I just left a therapy session? Another thing I wish I knew, everybody is not going to love HR. Matter of fact, most people hate HR. And I had to learn that early. Sometimes people only see HR when something is wrong. So to them it feels like HR is always involved in problems. HR is the bad guy. HR is the rule enforcer. But in reality, we're trying to keep things fair for everyone. I used to walk into rooms and feel the energy change, like, oh, HR is here. And I'm like, I promise I'm not here to ruin your day. Working in HR changes how you see people. You really start to notice how people communicate, how people react under pressure, how they handle accountability, and that teaches you patience. A lot of patience. It made me a better listener. It made me more understanding. And most importantly, it made me slow down before choosing to react. And this part right here is very personal for me. I was building my career while also being a young mom, a young single mom. And that just was not easy. There were times when I felt like I had to prove myself more. Times when I doubted if I could really balance everything. Could I truly balance everything? I know there are a lot of women out there who understand that feeling. Trying to grow professionally while raising kids. Some days I was in meetings being professional, then 20 minutes later, I'm in the car dealing with mom life. This career has taught me confidence. It taught me how to communicate clearly, stand firm, or as the young people like to say, stand on business, handle uncomfortable situations, and those lessons helped me in life too. As a mom, as a woman, as a leader. Looking back now, I am beyond grateful for this journey. Even the hard moments that helped me grow. HR isn't just a job for me. It definitely shaped who I am today. If you're thinking about getting into HR, I want you to know it's not always easy, but it can be incredibly rewarding. There will be long days where you're putting out fire after fire after fire, but you learn so much about people and you learn much more about yourself. Now, if you work in the HR field, comment below and tell me something you wish you knew when you first started. And if you're thinking about getting into HR, I'd love to hear those questions too. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next real life conversation video.